Hello, tarot lovers. This is Mervat from the Egyptian Mystic. Welcome back to my channel. Join me today on this video, which is the third in my series of videos talking about and explaining tarot cards. My first videos were one about the Fool and the Magician. Today we are going to talk about the High Priestess, and this is not an easy task at all. It is really time consuming because I went through all my decks and checked all the High Priestesses and try to minimize the cards that I chose and try to be as diverse as possible and just to pick the cards that add different meaning to the image and to the card. So let's get started, and I hope you enjoy the cards and that I chose. First, we have to have a look at these two High Priestesses. This is from the Rider-Waite-Smith, and this is the High Priestess in the Thoth. You see, she's always depicted sitting and between these two pillars and holding the Torah in her hands, and that is the classic image of the High Priestess. So today I tried to pick different decks, as I told you. My first card, and the one that I love very much, is this adorable card in the Journey into Egypt Tarot. This card is really what I see as a High Priestess. Just have a look at the image. We see here, this is the goddess Nephthys. She is the sister of Isis, and she's the goddess of the other world, and she's lying there dreaming, and who is visiting her in her dreams is the mother, the Netero Nut, the goddess Nut. She's the Netero of the stars. She's the goddess of the stars and the sky and the moon, and she's always depicted lying perched on her force, representing the four elements and the four directions, and she is the mother of the Nephthys and Isis. And you see, she's so vulnerable, receiving all the knowledge she could get from the universe. So this is an adorable image, and I like it so much. And it's the first card that I chose from the Journey into Egypt Tarot. And then I chose this image from the Merryday Tarot, and I forgot to mention this adorable magician in the Merryday Tarot, but maybe it's a chance to compare these two energies together, because there are lots of you understand a lot when you compare these two images. This is the High Priestess in the Merryday Tarot. You see, I don't see her face, which is so good. You just see an image, and these are the two pillars. The pomegranate is on the back, and the fire here, it is like fire in your gut. It's like knowledge. It is so powerful, this image. And when you look at this adorable magician, you will see the contrast between these two cards. He is holding something to show you in the physical world, and she has everything to offer, but not in the physical world, in the subconscious. So these two cards are so powerful, and this card is a very powerful image of the High Priestess from the Merryday Tarot. That was my second choice, and then I chose this beautiful image from the Dark Goddess Tarot. This is a great deck, a very beautiful, powerful deck, and the guidebook is just astonishingly great. And the image of the High Priestess is the Pythia. The Pythia is the priestess of Delpi, and she's the goddess in the Greek mythology, and she sits like this on the chair. She's just staring at the ball in her hand, and she is receiving all the information needed. I love this High Priestess so much, And the oracle, the Pythia, is came from the word oracle, which is in Latin is to speak. So the oracle is a portal that can help you and allow you to speak and get messages directly from the universe and from God. So this is a beautiful image for the High Priestess from the Dark Goddesses Tarot, and that was another choice. And then I chose, just a minute, I chose this image from the Tarot Illuminati, the High Priestess, because it is such a beautiful image, a very nice image, and it was acclaimed by many people. Many people said that this is one of the most, the prettiest High Priestesses, and I do agree, because the image is really so good. I love the serenity and the elegance and how she sits. I love the blues, which is the color of the air and thoughts. And you see, this is a beautiful image. It's so close to the Rider-Waite-Smith, but I wanted to show it to you because of the artwork. It is a very beautiful image. This is the Tarot Illuminati, and I also picked this this card from the Art of Love Tarot by Tony Carmini. This is one of my favorite decks, and I love this artist so much. And look at the High Priestess here. She is, I love the image. Let me take this away because it's making the image so dark. Look at her eyes closed, and this is the third eye. And I hope I'm just very annoyed about the flash in my camera. And you see this image, it's all about intuition. So this is, if you want to say High Priestess, the first word that comes to your mind is intuition. So that is exactly what I can see in this image. That is another choice that I chose. And then I chose this beautiful High Priestess from the Earthflesh and Bonestone Tarot by Avalon Cameron. Look at this beautiful image. You see here, she is turning her back. You have the card is divided to two parts. This is the dark side, which she's staring at, and like she's entering to the subconscious and leaving the physical world behind her. And you see all these keys. There are lots of keys here, and these flowers, and it is so beautiful, the image, and I like it so much. Beautiful interpretation of the High Priestess. And then I chose this card from the Llewellyn Tarot. This is Ceridwen, the High Priestess, and I love this deck so much, but the images are so small compared to the large borders. So I'll try to get it closer so that you can see. Ceridwen is the goddess of in the Welsh folklore, and she's the High Priestess. And she is the Ceridwen cauldron is of course so famous. It's full of secrets. And then you see her here sitting on in the forest, and the word Ceridwen means fair and beloved. And that's why the image divides her to two. You see, part of her is winter, dark, and part of her is young and spring. So that is the duality of the High Priestess, and I like this image very much. This is the Llewellyn Tarot. And then I have also this adorable High Priestess from the Tarot of the Hidden Realms. And of course, this is one of my favorite decks of all times. And you see this young, beautiful, sweet High Priestess. She is unaware of her surroundings. Her hair is just flying around her. the full moon. She's playing in the full moon with the moths and the butterflies. She's not aware of her surroundings, and she is so secretive. She's keeping everything to herself, and that's a very powerful image in a very powerful deck, Tarot of the Hidden Realms. I love this deck so much, and I love this beautiful High Priestess. And then I want to show you this adorable High Priestess in the Forhaxa Tarot, my beloved deck by M.G. Cullinan. This is just a stunning deck, and it's not easy to find a deck that you love all the cards in. This is a deck that I love all the cards. All of them are beautiful, but I want to show you this adorable High Priestess. Look at her and how she sits, and with this large bat wings, and you see the phases of the moon, the way she sits, and I love this image so much. Beautiful High Priestess, lovely. This is the High Priestess in the Forhaxa Tarot, one of my favorite cards, and this is one of my favorite decks of all times. Another image is this beautiful High Priestess in the, I think this is the Clover Tarot. Yes, this is the Clover Tarot. This is an indie deck, and I just adore the High Priestess. You see her, she's reading the cards, and you see these two candles represents the two columns, and her hair, she's smiling, she's receiving messages. It's an adorable image, adorable High Priestess, and she's naked because she's vulnerable. She's open to messages from the universe. I love this card so much, and this is a beautiful deck, the Clover Tarot. I still have many cards, so let us go. They are not in order. This is an adorable image, the High Priestess in the Johanna Jaus Tarot. This is an adorable image. Look at it. Two halves, two pillars are represented by this division in the background. You see the moon here, all these lilies, and her eyes are there. The lilies are covering her eyes. She's open to this is like the third eye, and she's just listening. She's receiving. She is intuition. She is silent, secretive. So this is an adorable image, the High Priestess in the Johanna Jaus deck. And what else? This is my favorite High Priestess in the Tarot of Delphi. This is an amazing image by John Collins, the art. It's a painting, an original painting, and just have a look at this adorable High Priestess. Look at her. She's just stunning, sitting on the chair, and she's looking, and she's trying to receive messages. I love this image so much. I hope that you can see the beauty of the card. I love this image, and it's one of the cards that sold me to this adorable deck, Tarot of Delphi. Beautiful High Priestess. And then I want to show you also another adorable High Priestess. These two decks, two Baba Studio decks. The Bohemian Gothic Tarot. Let's have a look at the adorable High Priestess. Look at the High Priestess here. Isn't she stunning? I mean, she's so beautiful. Look at the image. Look at her gown with the colors of blue and purple, and the pillars. I will remove this because I want you to see the card clearly. And her gown, she looks you in the eye, and she's so pretty, so elegant, so wise. This is the High Priestess in the the Gothic Tarot, the Bohemian Gothic. I adore this card. And another card from the Baba Studio deck, the Victorian Romantic Tarot. This is an adorable High Priestess. Look at her. Adorable, adorable. She's so pretty. And this is the cauldron. She's beautiful and young and pretty, and she's unaware of what is around her. She's just in tune with the universe. Look at this adorable image. One of my favorite high priestesses. It's the high priestess in the Victorian Romantic Tarot. And then I want to show you another high priestess. This is my favorite high priestess, the Last Unicorn Tarot. The high priestess is stunning. Let me show you the high priestess. Look at this card. This is she is the last unicorn. Look at her. She was going to be transformed to her original image as a princess, and she is looking. Her eyes has two different images. Each eye has a different image. One is looking back at her enchanted forest where she was happy with the unicorns, and the other is the task ahead of her. She wants to free the unicorns. And so, if this is a beautiful image, it is so powerful, and I do love this image so much. And the deck is just a stunning deck, the Last Unicorn Tarot. And if you haven't seen the movie, I haven't seen the movie, but reading the guidebook made me understand all the characters as if I've seen the film. So that was my choice. Another high priestess is this. This is the, what is the name of this deck? Everyday Witch. This is the Everyday Witch deck. I love this high priestess. She's so cute and sweet and reading tarot cards. I love her, and the cat is here. The box is behind her. She's so sweet and cute, and I do love this high priestess from the Everyday Witch Tarot. I do love her very much. And then I want to show you some other high priestesses. This is the high priestess in the Oriens Tarot, and this is an animal deck. I love animal decks, but it's not so easy to connect with when you are talking about the high priestess. But in this card, really the depiction is so good and powerful when the high priestess is the fox. So the fox is known that it has very high intuition, and it has a lot of the feminine energy. And look at it. You see the crown here, and the moon, the crescent moon, the two pillars, and this is the high priestess of the Oriens Tarot. A beautiful choice, adorable colors, and a very nice depiction, and a great deck, the Oriens Tarot. Another high priestess that I love so much is this high priestess in the Muse Tarot by Chris Anne, and I love the high priestess so much. Just have a look at her. She's so beautiful, and she's covering her right eye and just using her left eye, which is all about intuition and subconscious. It is an adorable image. I love this high priestess so much. The color of her eye with the robe and the gown she's wearing, it's just adorable. And I have many cards here, so I want to be a little bit fast. In this deck, the Celestial Tarot, the high priestess is depicted like this, adorable high priestess. She is represented by the moon. You see how pretty she is, and she's on top of the moon, and you see the crescent moon here, and she's just, and the veil between her and the universe. It is an adorable image. I love it so much. This is the High Priestess in the Celestial Tarot. And another image is this beautiful image in the Margaret Peterson Tarot. A beautiful High Priestess. Just have a look at it. It is so nice. These are the two pillars. The water in the back is emotions. You see the fire here. You see all the elements, and she is just like light. Pentacles, the water, the fire, and air. And look at the High Priestess. You can only see light, intuition, light, wisdom. So this is a very powerful image, and I do love the High Priestess in this adorable deck, the Margaret Peterson Tarot. And then another image, another High Priestess is this beautiful High Priestess in this lovely deck, the Tarot of the Divine. This is a beautiful deck which is all about stories from all over the world, and the High Priestess in this deck is represented by the Arabian tale, and she is Shahrazad. Shahrazad is a very wise lady that she knows everything. She was married to the king who used to kill one of his wife. He used to get married to a lady each night, and she was killed after he gets bored of her. So she knew that she was going to get married to this king, and so in order to keep herself alive, she used to tell him one tale every night. And so this is the beautiful Shahrazad. See how she's sitting, and the look, her dress, sorry, her dress, the book she's reading, and it is an adorable depiction, and I do love it so much. This is a very nice deck, Tarot of the Divine. It's one of the very nice decks that I got, mass market, good quality, and all the cards are very good and well thought of. So let us see what else do I have. I have here this Sasuraibito Tarot, which is a beautiful tarot, and it's an indie deck, but it's very well known. I love the High Priestess here, this childish and beautiful High Priestess carrying the owl. It is so, and look at what she wears on her head. This is like she's getting, it's like receiving like antenna, something like that. I do love the image so much. It's a very simple way of representing and showing the energy of the High Priestess. That was the Sasuraibito Tarot. Another image that I really liked so much was this in the Tarot de Sainte Croix. The image here is, this is a beautiful deck. This is the High Priestess. She's Isis. This is the goddess Isis, the Egyptian goddess of magic. And that's the crown she's wearing. That's the solar disc, and that's the represents the moon. And she is wearing a gown of feathers. That she's a shapeshifter. She could be a bird. She could fly to the other world. And what's she carrying in her hand? It's like a card showing the back of the temple. So this is a very beautiful depiction of the High Priestess, and I did really like it so much. I wanted also to show it to you. And then I wanted to show you this adorable High Priestess in the Venetian Tarot, one of my favorite decks. I love this image so much. This is one of my very precious decks. Look at this gorgeous High Priestess. I love this High Priestess. She's hurrying. She's going somewhere. Nobody knows it. These are the two pillars, and this is the San Marco Square in Venice. And look at her. She's looking like that. She's carrying this script, and she's moving. I love this image. It is so mysterious and so secretive, it's full of mystery, and that's one of the things that I love about this deck. It's all about Venice and lots of different masks, but I did love the High Priestess so much. She's looking our way and going forward. I love this image so much. That is the Venetian Tarot. And then another beautiful deck is this, the Lubanko Tarot, and it's an indie deck, but I did love the High Priestess too. This is the High Priestess. She's so dark, and look at the pillars here, and you don't see an image, you just see energy. I mean, you don't see any features, nothing, which is so powerful, but you see the energy, flow of energy. There is mystery, there is intuition, there is secrets, wisdom. So I did really love this image very much, the High Priestess in the Lubanko Tarot. And then I have also this deck which I like very much, the well-known HIGH Tarot. I do like the High Priestess in this deck. It's on the image on the box. This is a very beautiful High Priestess, and this deck is so powerful and so different, and I love this modern High Priestess. I like the look in her eyes, the concentration, the secrecy, and look at all the surroundings. The image is really very powerful. You see all these flowers and how do you call it? Like branches of trees. So it is a very beautiful image. This is a beautiful deck, but it is not a deck for beginners. It really needs a lot of concentration so that you could be able to use it. This is the Children of Litha Tarot. And this is a beautiful independent deck, and the High Priestess is so special here. This is the beautiful High Priestess. Look at her. She's so beautiful, so young, and you feel that the surroundings are not physical. It's like she's somewhere in the sky. The planets, it's a very powerful image, and I do really love her. I love her long hair, I love her slender figure. This is a beautiful High Priestess from the Children of Litha Tarot. And I want also to show you this beautiful High Priestess in the Chiemonette Tarot. This is the High Priestess. This is a beautiful, powerful deck, and this is the High Priestess. You see, she's lying, sleeping in her dreams, and the universe around her is like a spiral. She's unaware of everything. She's just inside, in tuned with herself. She's unaware of anything. So this is a very powerful image of the High Priestess. I did really like it so much. And this is a beautiful deck. And then this is another deck, an indie deck, the Merryday Tarot. This is the Merryday Tarot. And the High Priestess here is so special. She's sitting on the crescent moon. You see the flowers here, the checkered floor. And the title is Oracle, Intuition, and number 2. So this is a very beautiful image. I did really like this High Priestess so much, and I wanted to show it to you. Also, I have this 2 decks. This is the High Priestess in the Alchemical Tarot by Robert M. Place, and just have a look at the High Priestess. Isn't she lovely? It's so beautiful, and you see the crescent moon is like a ship on this turbulent water, and she's holding the book in her hand, crescent moon and the sign of Aquarius. It's an adorable image. This is the Alchemical Tarot by Robert M. Place. and the High Priestess. And I also chose this High Priestess in the Tarot of Inspiration. Look at this beautiful High Priestess. Adorable. She's sitting on the crescent moon. The artwork is stunning. She's so pretty and she's young. Look at the sky in the background. So this is a very beautiful image of the High Priestess, and all these different images give you the same feeling. It's secrecy, it's you know, being able to connect with the universe, being whole with yourself. This is another beautiful High Priestess in this adorable Vision Quest Tarot. In this image, she's the medicine woman. She is the medicine woman. You see, look at her. This is a road, and you see a long way to reach the sun. Inside the sun is her heart. It's information, it's knowledge, it's all inside her. And you see she's shape-shifting. This is the crow, and I love this image. It's a very powerful image, the medicine woman in the Vision Quest Tarot. I also wanted to show it to you. I think I'm now like 30 cards or not, I'm not sure, but anyhow I have to show you what I decided to show you, and I would love to know your opinion. What do you see about these cards? Which one did you like most? And could I forget this adorable High Priestess in the Cosmic Tarot? Of course not. You see, this is a very famous image of the High Priestess in the Cosmic Tarot. It's so beautiful. Look at her eyes and the crescent moon and the word here. A beautiful image. This is the Cosmic Tarot, the well-known Cosmic Tarot, and the famous High Priestess with her large face and staring eyes. This is a beautiful image. I also wanted to show it to you. And this is another beautiful High Priestess in the Gothic Tarot. You see here, this is a beautiful image. A beautiful dark image showing the High Priestess. Look at, she's getting out of the columns of this is one of the temples in Luxor, and this is all these symbols. This is the mat, wings, and these are the two pillars, and she is wearing the crown of Hathor and Isis, and look at her. She's so vulnerable, and I love this image. Beautiful image in the Gothic Tarot. I think I finished most of the cards I have. I have many decks yet, but maybe another last deck I want to show you is this beautiful High Priestess from the Fairies and Magical Creatures Tarot. It's the High Priestess that is on the box. Because the image is so pretty, I just wanted to mention it. Look at this adorable High Priestess. She's so nice and adorable. And the story, her story, this fairy, the story is written in the book. I don't want to get into details because I can't remember all the small tiny details, but it is a beautiful story about this beautiful fairy, the High Priestess in the Magical Creatures Tarot. And by this, I think I showed you most of the cards that I wanted to share with you. So I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope you like the idea of learning tarot by learning the meanings of the cards and doing this comparison. So if you liked my video, please give it a thumbs up, share, like, and subscribe. Press the notification button so that you can receive more of my videos. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.